Hello again, just got a short video for you today showing you how I store all of my reference photographs for my drawings. I have a folder on my laptop called Art, and that's where I try and keep all of my artwork things so I don't get it all lost in with everybody else's files. And within that I've got a folder called Reference Pics. If I open that up and you can see I have lots of subfolders then with various subjects in. I tend to take quite a lot of photographs, and I've tried to keep it to this sort of system where as soon as they come off the camera onto the computer I try and put them all into their various folders so I don't lose them. I find it extremely frustrating if I know I've got a perfect photograph and I just can't find it. It drives me mad. I've got so many photos now, there's no way I could look through them all otherwise. You can see on this then some, for example, cakes, one of my first folders I made. Within cakes there's lots of different varieties, so each section is in there. I don't worry if I've got one that's, you know, if I'm struggling to find a place for something, it just goes at the bottom, but by and large I do try and group them into their folders. It doesn't take very long, you just copy and paste or just drag them through when you're downloading off the camera and do it. Some are better than others. Some pictures I've got that are still laying around that need sorting. So in that case there in cakes there's lots of donuts. I shan't probably draw another donut again ever, but there you go, I've still kept the photographs, I don't tend to get rid of them. Something like a huge folder I've got on here is flowers. Where's flowers? There. And then within that various different varieties. If I don't know the flowers, they go into a miscellaneous folder, and sometimes some of them will go into something like, well, this one here, pink and purple flowers. I was just having a time just shooting a lot of those, wasn't sure which one to keep, so I've kept them all in that folder, and that is easy enough for me to find. So it doesn't have to be that you've got to have a specific name for a flower. Roses, for example, I don't go with the Latin names or the names of the particular variety of rose. Again, within the file of roses I've kept them in their colours, so this is peachy coloured ones. There's a little rosebud I did quite a few years ago, and that's the one, A Day in the Sun. You can see there if I close into it. So even though the drawing itself is actually quite cropped quite in close, but I've kept the whole photo there. You never know when you're going to use it again, so I hang on to them. I do need to sort them out though, because as you can see here I've got lots that are just similar, just tiny little differences between one photo and another, so it all needs cleaning out, but at least I know where they are. Another example is if we go back up to big cats, which are the ones I use at the most at the moment. So say got the various breeds of big cat, and then within each folder the cheetahs, we've got Willow there, she's the only female cheetah, so that's her, and you can see that's the study I did the other week. Oh, then the cheetahs here, we've got several cheetah males, so again I've put them into their own separate folders so I can find out which one I want, and that's Murphy there. So again, nice and easy to find. The otherwise there's no way that I'd be able to sort through all of these pictures of all the various cats quickly and easily. So it's much easier to do it this way around. And there's some I'm going to be working from shortly. I was looking at the other day. So, alright, I hope that helps. Shows you my easy system to group all of your photographs. No doubt you'll end up like me, that you still end up with far too many folders, but at least you'll have a sort of a chance of being able to find them. Hope that's helped you. Bye bye.